Okay, today we're going to do the midpoint formula, the distance formula, and the equation for a circle. Our first point is the midpoint formula. It's defined as the midpoint, or the middle, of 2 points, x sub 1, y sub 1, and x sub 2, y sub 2, is located at this formula. X sub 1 plus x sub 2, all divided by 2, comma, because it's a coordinate pair, y sub 1 plus y sub 2 all over 2. What you're really doing here is just finding the average of your x's and the average of your y's. So here's an example. What is the midpoint of 1, 4, and negative 3, 6? You add your x's and divide by 2, and you add your y's and divide by 2. 1 plus negative 3 is negative 2 divided by 2. 4 plus 6 is 10 divided by 2. Our final answer, negative 1, 5. That's the midpoint formula. This is the distance formula. The distance between 2 points, x sub 1 and y sub 1, and x sub 2, y sub 2, is given by this formula. Distance equals the square root of x sub 1 minus x sub 2 all squared plus y sub 1 minus y sub 2 all squared. Example problem, what is the distance between 10, negative 3 and 6, negative 6? Distance equals the square root of x sub 1 minus x sub 2, 10 minus 6, all squared, plus y sub 1, negative 3, minus negative 6. Well, minus negative makes that a plus. Put this in your calculator. The answer is 5. Related to distance formula, it should look similar, is the equation for a circle. The equation for a circle is r, or the radius, equals the square root of x minus h squared plus y minus k squared, where r is the radius and hk is the center of the circle. This can be written like this as well. We lose the radical sign and square r. The same equation. In your calculator, they use this form. So here's your sample problem. Write the equation of a circle whose radius is 9 and the center is negative 3, 4. Simple substitution. The radius is 9, so put the 9 where the r goes. Center is negative 3, 4. That's your hk. H is negative 3, k is 4. So your final answer is 9 squared equals x plus 3, because originally it would have said minus negative 3. Minus a negative is a positive. All squared plus y minus 4 squared. And your x and your y, stay x and y because it's the equation for a line. You need x and y in there. The last thing I have for you is some directions on how to graph a circle on your calculator. You would open up a graph and you'd go to Menu, Entry, Edit. You've done that before. You'd pick an equation, and instead of going to equation for a line, you'll see on that listed menu, circle is an option. So to graph a circle, graph, menu, entry, edit, equation, circle.